an interesting thing. You want to put so much into one thing, but then also you gotta do another. Can't be perfect everywhere. Can't be perfect at all. And that's not what we aim for at this channel. If you know me, I am so interested in culture, and today I am going to be getting ready to do something that is so filled with so much culture. And yeah, it's time to talk about this anyway on the channel. It's not like I would common culture, so while I'm really about to go do it, I figured why not basically the video that way. So get ready, see, you try. All right, this. So first thing I feel like the biggest question when it comes to this topic for me is like before I speak on anything political, something to bring to this conversation genuinely. Like, I'm gonna just do my eyes, by the way. I'm not gonna do my whole drag, but I will do a TikTok. I'll put this on TikTok with a final little snippet at the end. So, if you want to see the full look, TikTok. If you don't know, it's Alyssa's reality. Cute dress, nice curves. That's my profile. So yeah. Anyway, I do not. Let's start with like what I feel like the history of drag really starts with. And yes, it is very pretty looks. Yes, it is fashion, but it's also in an art form. It is a painting of a revolution on the face of men, women, trans folk that are saying, what exactly are you, what is femme to you? What is mask to you? Because in a few botched strokes on my face, I can crush a lot of your philosophies through my body, through my art. Will also be comedic, entertaining, and it eases the revolution. It's the best where who they are is just it's not easy to fight against. So I really don't understand why, especially after history has shown them that you can't really attack this group and get away with it. We have always been fighters. I'm an LGBTQ group either way, but I'm not trans in particular. I don't do drag as a full-time job and being threatened. Um, this is not an accident that it is being targeted. And I'm also known on this channel as a Christian of the spiritualist. I have a video explaining my spiritual identity and my spiritual beliefs and my issues with Christian constructs and social. This so many things that aren't this video, but truly, at the end of the day, my spirituality does not determine what someone can do. It just doesn't. And if it's a hard thing to accept, I ask how spiritual you really are. Because there's nothing forceful about real spirituality. It is in itself something we should like. We shouldn't be using. It's literally just not made for that. Believe it as whatever you believe that is, you know. So yeah, But why I decided as a cisgendered woman to perform drag, I really got asked before. I was like, well, you gotta like go back to like the first original history of drag, and that is the theater. And I'm a theater nerd. I'm a theater geek, and I love musicals. I love things that display a story in a way that is undeniably unique. I enjoy when I actually I'm a witness. I enjoy when I can understand and I can feel for music, whatever you're trying to convey, per se. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy that type of stuff. So theater, I love. Then it comes down to these men were supposed to be dressing as if they were women. And so I kind of rebuke this thought that drag was queer revolution to begin with. Because like Shakespeare wrote plays about revolutions, right? About people being free, about questions that people were maybe a little bit too afraid to ask, for being honest, pushing boundaries. So even then, dressing men up in women's attire then was just as polarizing. But then we move on to, of course, queer culture and what that art form has evolved to is that we're still the same thing. We're asking questions to society, like Shakespeare would ask. But our question is, what is gender? And why is it being taken so seriously? At least that's what I feel like I have witnessed. And I didn't get to watch a drag show until I was 19. It was actually, believe it or not, Christian school, a Lutheran school, and Lutheran college. And I should stroke the same way. And taken aback by the question. This is so beautiful. These people are so gorgeous. These people are telling me something. I don't look like that, and I gendered. It really makes you question, like, what do I define gender as, and why can't this be a part of it too, or why can't you see that it really is all drag? You know, it's the great RuPaul, great drag queen, queen of all queens, outside of course, James Monsoon, the mother queen of drag, RuPaul. We're all born naked, and the rest is drag. So why are we constricting ourselves as constructs and not boundaries, but oppression? Why are we oppressing each other based on genitalia? And but you know the way, no matter what's in there, and it's none of your business. And I feel like with everything that's going on, as someone who has been able to now express herself and give myself a place to be weird, to be to express my inner child. Honestly, it's the only place that I can even like meet queer people as a queer person. And I've always been a performer. I remember being very young in my room, literally lip syncing the songs, dancing around and pretending that I was either in a music video or on that stage. And I don't know if that's very different from many people, but I remember how powerful I felt when I felt like people understood what I was trying to convey through my movements, my words, my art form. Okay, we're good in there. We're good somewhere. Okay. Drag makeup is so hard. Like, I really do. It really does make you keep my opinion when you have to do it. Because you really have to pay attention and focus on the small details and blend a lot. Like a lot. So now we're going to actually just. You don't see me? Nope. Of course not. Okay, turn this down. Of course not. Yeah. I'll just back up. Better. Okay. I'm not getting used to light. Okay. So, yeah, we're blending. We got a lot of blending to do. So, the only other thing I really wanted to say about it was fuck people and queer people's business if you don't enjoy what the art form is. I don't enjoy rock music. That's not true. I love rock music. Let's say like screamo stuff. It's not my favorite thing in the world. But I recognize that it's a sound, and there are people who really enjoy it, and just leave them there to do it, to enjoy themselves. Like, it's really not that hard. And I'm sure it's not the first time anyone said that. And I know at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you that this is for myself, to validate me, and validate what I want to do. But as a Black woman, believe it or not, I was misgendered a lot as a child. I was misgendered as masculine so many times about it. Not a single time. And I don't have it too deeply at the moment. But going back, I guess I should have been pretty offended if I was a female. Like, oh my God. I think I got offended once, but it was because this person was super straight and I was attracted to him. I was like, that's not great. But whatever. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And honestly, when you get misgendered so many times, it really, and you don't care. I guess I really should have been questioning, like, maybe I am not that. Maybe I'm not that. Maybe I could be something different. I live in Alabama. No. No one knows. Okay. Let's go hope that this looks decent by the end of this discussion review. That would be hilarious if it didn't, though. Okay. All right. I need. We can use this. So, I respect this culture so much. And there's so much I can't bring to it that it deserves when I perform that it really does kind of weigh on my heart. Because I'm like, we all watched RuPaul Drag Race if you enjoy drag genuinely. And I'm gonna start on this side actually. And I'm just amazed. The poise, the creativity, get to itness. Because it's just not easy to create and look as beautiful as some of the drag queens I see at this bar I'm going to look like. They look gorgeous. It's like I genuinely couldn't do that. I can't. Not that good yet. At least not my makeup. I can do a pretty decent job, but like they're just stunning. And ones that are like fashion queens, and they have like these gowns that they've made themselves. I'm like, you really. I just realized I don't have this mic anywhere near me. I hope you guys have been able to hear a single thing of that. I'm gonna move it a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. Like right here. I hope that it really helped you guys could hear me. I'm really trying to like reflect in the mirror so I can see my okay. Yeah, that's doing what I wanted to do. Hopefully, what I wanted to do is something good though. As a Black woman, I was just mistreated a lot, and when I learned that was a thing that like Black women were taught in society, structurally taught in society, that you are not feminine enough. Not even a little bit. Paler skin was going to definitely outrank you every day of the week. This is just vehemently not true. Every skin tone is equally beautiful. And beauty is defined by how the person puts it together. That's the beauty of it, that we all approach this art differently while doing literally the same thing. We're like, we're gonna put on way too much makeup. And I don't want to do it though. And create this illusion of it depends on what you're going for. And then that's where it depends. It's like for me it's an illusion of honestly overconfidence. It's like I don't need to take seriously. I don't need to be worried about tomorrow too much. I need to get whatever I'm feeling in my brain out right then through that song. And no one, yay, and no one can tell me differently. No one can tell me to not perform this song unless like they're performing it too. I really don't care that much. It's like I get it. This is what you really love. This is to me you more than an art, more than an artistic endeavor. So all yours. But I really blocking you guys. I really enjoy what I do when I do it on that stage. And I feel like I am dressing up as a feminine character because of the way that I am perceived in society as a Black woman, as a dark-skinned, big-boned Black woman. I am perceived less feminine by people overall. This is what they're that's what they're taught. I don't know whether to say that, but our society really ingrains that this is there's a certain feminine, and I say there's not, and here's my way. As a Black woman, I'm not gonna have fun too. Wouldn't want to. And here's how I fem. And if that's a big deal for me as a Black woman, say that's fem, even though that's not what really anyone really cares for. Honestly, people just don't care about the soft era, the softness, the princessy parts of Black women, and I want to embody that partly when I perform. Other more artsy and thoughtful side of myself. So yeah, let's keep going. Honestly, it's not that difficult of a look. I am pretty much almost done. And then, since I'm pretty much done with what I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to elongate it. I'm going to still have a little bit more to do with this look. What I will do again is record the finishing look. It will be in the description by the time you are seeing it. And see you guys next time. Bye.